Thank you, Mohammed Noor. Am I audible and clear for everyone?
Yes, it's clear. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to all. Myself, Madhavan. As part of my session, just I'm going to give you a brief intro of how to start business in Saudi. I heard most of the people give the explanation of lot of details about this one. I will add more points on this subject. Let me go through very quickly because we have a lot of sessions behind me and the time is running a lot. So just a quick intro about me. Myself, Madhavan, being experienced in banking finance domain, more than 22 years in Saudi Arabia. I am being as a past president Riyadh Indian Association, Riyadh Tamil Toastmaster, current joint secretary of Riyadh Tamil Sangam, and a member of RISE, GTAP, and a lot. So I am director of Core 9 Solutions. It's a IT venture. Mainly we are doing IoT, RFID automation. Any subjects related to IT venture, you may talk end of the session. And added to that, I am a partner of Chola Restaurant. It's one of the reputed restaurant in Saudi Arabia. And additionally, I'm an option writer and used to give a training for the Indian trading markets, especially for the friends and family who were wishing to know about the market standards. Let's go inside of today's session. This is the agenda of today's my topic. Before going into the topic, we need to know why we need to come into Saudi Arabia. That is a biggest question. Without having an answer for this one, no use of discussing further. Most of the people explained about added to them. I will also add few more slides why we are looking for Saudi Arabia. And after that, I will explain what is MISA license. And I'm going in details today. What are the documents required to get MISA license and what are the process we need to follow and especially the fees, the government fees. So these are the coverage area in today's my session. And you can stop me or you can ask the questions during the session or end of the session. So as the questions, why Saudi Arabia? We have a lot of answers for this and each answer having a different and unique features gives why Saudi Arabia. But let me put that answer very specific, the Vision 2030. The Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia is building with a huge imagination and the visionary of the world. Actually, the power on 2030 vision gives lot of opportunity for the entrepreneurs, not only entrepreneurs, even who is planning to start a new business, new entity, or who want to come to Saudi Arabia, even to get a employment for all the people who throughout the world getting this as an opportunity. So the answer for this, why Saudi Arabia? The biggest answer is I can give 2 points. The point one is very stable economy in Saudi Arabia. Compared to any country in the world, Saudi Arabia economy is, we can say it's a very stable economy and it's growing in the rapid positive growth. Very important. It's very, very important compared to other countries. The GDP of Saudi Arabia is very much stable. This is one advantage why we need to come to Saudi Arabia. Second point, this is another point, potential point I want to mention here, the location of Saudi Arabia. This is very important. As like Singapore, as like Dubai, Saudi Arabia becomes another center of main hub of world, I can say, and it's a attractive place for the three continents, especially CAFTA and ASEAN Peninsula markets. From this circle, you can reach Saudi Arabia very easily, and very importantly, for the business people or entrepreneurs, the travel time and reach the other part of the world very easy from Saudi Arabia. So this is location matters here. That is a added advantage for Saudi Arabia in futuristic business and opportunities. Coming to the Vision 2030, what Saudi Arabia is concentrating on Vision 2030, there are the four sectors, very important sectors Saudi Arabia is putting into consideration. First point is tourism. Second point is the renewable energy. And third point is the technology. Fourth point is the healthcare. Who are being in this area or in this sector, this is your world, your opportunity. Use it as a 2030 vision. If you take the tourism, lot of slides or lot of presentation you saw, how much improvement is the tourism? You see, the visitors 2030 is 100 million is the expected count. You imagine what is the plan for bringing 100 million visitors in 2030. That means within 2030, 100 million visitors you need to bring inside. So how much work behind this one will be planned and progressing. And very important second point, renewable energy. Saudi Arabia moving out from oil energy, and renewable energy is a important factor or authenticated subject to discuss here. Why? Because they are moving very fast and very reliable subject on renewable energy. Whoever in this market or in this business is your opportunity to use this. And mainly technology, even we heard before that it's AI technology is the AI and big data is the potential opportunity here, and we need to use this one if anybody having in this platform or in this business. And another last point, healthcare. As we know, healthcare is a world much needed technology and the business opportunity. So if you take the vision 2030, these are the four sectors mainly Saudi Arabia is concentrating. So further to this point, as we know, how many mega projects are running. This is very important. Each mega projects having each opportunity to individual level or as a business level. So this is explained already in details. Let me go to the very important things, the hosting events. Not only having the mega projects, Saudi Arabia is inviting the visitors throughout the world by using lot of events. This is very important. If somebody wants to come to Saudi Arabia, you may use this as an opportunity to meet the people or meet the entrepreneur or meet the business partners and connect yourself to get opportunity or use yourself as a potential investor here. So as you see here, if you're IT guy, the leap is the one of the large and leading event here in Saudi Arabia. Every year February it's happening, and already registration started. In case you want to start your business in IT sector, use this opportunity to enter into Saudi Arabia. Other than that, FIBA is very important one. It's a very, and Riyadh Expo I want to mention here. This is very big opportunity 2030. And if you just to put it the Riyadh Expo comparison between Dubai and here, you can see the difference how much big it's planned. It's 80 billion project and expecting the era of change. That is very important. The complete era is going to change on 2030 Expo. So using this Riyadh Expo, the Saudi Arabia need to go into the different image of world. Actually, the world is listening Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia is going to change the view of Saudi Arabia in 2030. That is the critical mission and action plan of 2030 Expo. So let me go to directly into my subject, how to start business in Saudi Arabia. I'm going little faster. In case you want to slow down, let me know because the time is very short for me. That's why I want to go very faster. In case you want to stop it and you want to slow down, let me know. So coming to this subject, lot of points we discussed already. This area, I'm going to explain the complete process how to start a business in Saudi Arabia. Here, one point I want to put it, every day in Saudi Arabia, the rules are changing based on the needs or based on the suggestion recommendations given by the expatriates and the specialists from this area. The Saudi Arabia is changing all the rules day by day. So whoever wants to start a business, you need to go to the specific website, understand what is the change or what is the progress keep on changing by day. Why? Because based on the needs and demands, the changes are happening here. So don't assume whatever we are presenting here, that is a rule book for everything. This will give you a idea to preliminaries and primary rules to set up the business, and using this one you may get more details when once you start your process. So first of all, going to the business setup, what is MISA license? That's I want to explain. Already we discussed about a lot of things. MISA license, as you know, MISA license is the former name of Sajia. Sajia was earlier used for issuing a license. There is a big difference between Sajia and Misa. Sajia was given an individual names and Misa is changed in the format. Misa is now not in individual foreigners name. But instead of giving individual foreigner names, the MISA license is given to the entity, foreign investment entities. Is it the question is asking, is the individual able to get it MISA license? Yes, you can get it. If you have a premium license, you can get a individual MISA license. Otherwise, the MISA license will be provided to the foreign investment companies. So there are a lot of licenses there. Out of this, Mainly, we are going to have a quick view on trading license, service investment license, industrial investment license, and professional license, transport investment license. So these are the top 5 licenses we can say. Out of that, how to get the license started, where to start? That is the question here. So as I told already, the licenses you can get as a foreign entities. So this rule, first rule I'm setting minimum of 18 months are old. Even it's also keep on changing. Earlier it was 2 years. Now it's changed to 18 months. Very soon it will change to 1 year as well. So in case you want to get a MISA license, you should have a company in your own country or any other foreign country with minimum of 18 years. Sorry, it's a wrong statement here. It's not 18 years, it's 18 months. So 18 months old company you should have outside Saudi Arabia. This is a basic preliminary rule. You should have it. The second point, the company name may be a private limited or LLB, LLC, WL, or SCNPHT. SCNPHT is a Malaysian licensing term. So you should, the company, whatever you have it, any one of the patents, if you have it, you are eligible to register it. And second point, as I told you, you may as individual as well if you are a premium ECOMA holders. So these are the only two possibilities to get a MISA license. No other way you can get it MISA license. Now we are directly jumping to how we are going to get the MISA license. First of all, we need specific documents. Very importantly, the documents should be from your own country, wherever you are running the business. It may be your current living country or any other foreign country where you are running your business. So the documents mainly the commercial registration, whatever you say, it's a trading license, CR license, that from that country where you are having the business, and MOA or AOA. We used to say memorandum of article or article of associations. This should be from your own company. Very important, last year audited financial statement should be submitted. And you need to issue a power of attorney here to register this business here. And mainly all the documents should be attested. That means this commercial register, MOA, AOA, all the things should be, even your financial statement as well. There is a rule for the financial statements. The minimum business turnover should be there for the uh, financial statements. That also keep on changing. That's why I don't like to put it. It's approximately 2 years before it's 700,000 reals. It should be a minimum turnover you should show, and these should be attested. Very important in your own country or where you are running the business. After completing this attestation, you need to do the Council of Saudi Arabia attestation as well from the company where it is running. So all the things you need to complete in your own country or own place where you are running business. After completing this exercise only, you need to come to the Saudi Arabia. So this is the preliminary setups you need to do it if you want to start a business in Saudi. And coming to here in Saudi Arabia, mainly you want to stop your MISA license. There is a set of around 20 different type of license are there under MISA. So out of 20 MISA license, you need to select what is your license type. That is very important. You want to go service type or trading or tourism or real estate. Based on your need, you need to select your MISA license. And under MISA license, what are the activities you want to do it? For example, you want to start IT services. Under IT services, there are multiple activities are there. You can go to the website of MISA and you can download these activities. Out of these activities, you can select any number of activities. Currently, there is no restriction on selecting the activities. In Dubai, there is a restriction. You can select maximum 5 activities freely. After that, it's chargeable. Here, until today, there is no restriction on selecting your activities. You may select n number of activities. These activities, very importantly, related to your the type of visa you selected, and legalization of foreign entity documents. That means whatever the documents you have it, that should be legalized here in Saudi Arabia. Using your POA, power of attorney person, you need to legalize all the foreign entity documents you need to submit in MISA, and then only you can obtain a MISA license. That means you are submitted all the documents in MISA, then you got the license. That's a step one. You need to get the MISA license. Once you get the MISA license, then you need to go for publishing AOA. As like you did in India or any other country, you have your own article of association in your own country. That article of association, similar to that, you need to create article of association here also. That is different article of association, nothing related to your own country in foreign countries. So this article of association will say what are the activities in your business and who are all be the partner of the business. That's mostly the company which is you are registering. That will be the partner. So here you are registering as a company here. So the company will own the capital of that investment. And next step, you need to go for the CR registration. And CR registration, once you complete, you may start the all the government portal activations. So there are 8 to 9 government portal activities there. I will explain one by one what are the government portals you need to do. So these are the two preliminary steps you need to do before jumping into them. You identify your MISA license, add all of your activities under your license type, then legalize the documents, whatever the documents you are bringing from India or any other foreign country. Once all activities done, you can get your MISA license. Once you get your MISA license, go for CR registration. Once MISA and the CR are done, you may start all other government portal registrations. These all the activities you can do it very easily. All most except 1 or 2 websites, all other websites available in English. Only few of websites are in Arabic. Even that also very soon they will change it to English. Other than all these 2 websites, you can easily log into by your own and you can register by yourself. But my suggestion, in case you need support on this one, better to connect with the agents. There are a lot of agents are there, especially doing these activities. Each agent's charging differently. I am not recommending any agents here, but I can guide you in case you want. It's up to you to analysis yourself, find a good agent within the budget of yours, and it's easily you can do it. Why? Because if you do a registration by yourself, you need to read it everything by yourself. You need to fill it. There is a lot of chance rejecting your application. Why? Because in Saudi Arabia, a lot of informations are very sensitive. While filling the information, whenever they are expecting something and you are filling it, it will be rejected. But there is a possibility you can resubmit the documents, but it's waste of your time and energy. Better to go to agents. Even though I'm not recommending go with the only agents, everything you can do it. But my suggestion, from my experience, go with the agents is the best choice for you. So coming to activation of government portals, MHRST, this is Ministry of Health and registration. That is a transaction you need to register it. This is very important. It's a QR registration we used to say. And then the QR is the mainly on the human resource related website. Here you need to register about your services and the human resources, all the information, who will be the general manager, how many employees will be there, all the information you need to register. Then Mukim is a passport and immigration department. You need to register here second step. And Chamber of Commerce registration, you need to do the attestation, official attestation documents. You need to register here. You need to go and register yourself, and who are you are assigned as a signing authority. Either it's he may be a general manager or CEO of the company. They should visit the Chamber of Commerce physically. I am saying physically, and do the attestation. That means you are authorized to do the signing authority for all the documents here. The signature, you need to do it in person there in the Chamber of Commerce. You need to visit this office. You need to get the period appointment to visit Chamber of Commerce. Then Mutat is very important. It's a WBS system. You need to register all your employees the payment system. Nowadays, without Mutat, that means WBS system, you could not run the business. Even you are not paying a salary 1 month for your employees, you will be your level of the green. That there will be a status level will be there for your company. It starts with the green, yellow, and green, amber, and red. The status will be reduced in case you are not following the process. That's Saudi National Address and Postal Services. Irrespective of you are using it or not to using it, national address is very important. This is gives your location of your office. Here we don't have anything called virtual office, but you can do it by in other ways. That national address registration is one of the key aspects. You need to show your location of your business where you are going to do it, that you need to register in SPL website. And Sakat is the nearly final stage, I can say. After completing all the process, you need to go for Sakat registration. So once you complete Sakat registration, you can say all you done. Then you got all the documents now. Then based on the business needs, you need to go to the Baldia license. That is, Baldia is nothing but municipality registration. That is based on the nature of your business. You need to submit lot of documents. That's Palia registration is a very important one. For example, if you take the restaurant, you need to show your location, your size of the premises, and how you do the setup inside, especially firefighter setup and location setup and naming also, how the name display, everything you need to register. Especially you need to do the trading registration as well, in case you want to do the register. For example, you have a company and your name is different. For example, you have company name in India, something else, XYZ, and you register here company ABC. Still you want to run the company in the name of XYZ, you can do the trading registration. That means your logo registration, something like you do the logo registration, you can do it. And you can run the business in the name of XYZ, even though you registered the company here ABC. So this is one tricky point. Most of the people will not say to you. So you registered in one name, but running the business in another name, it's doable. But you need to do a special registration for this. So after completing everything, the final step is you need to open the bank account. Opening the bank account is another biggest job as of now. Why? Because bank account opening, you need to submit all these documents to the bank, including AOA, MESA license, CR license, and all the registration documents. You need to submit it. Possibly registration done by your general manager or CEO of the company. It's you need to walk into any of the corporate banking sector or corporate banking divisions, and most of the banks giving a better opportunity suggest to visit one or two banks, that you can find out top five banks and you can visit any one or two banks. In case in this area you need any support or help, I can guide, not help, I can guide where to go, how to approach. This is very, very important slide. The government fees. Most of the people asking a lot of questions. What are the fees are applying? Again, I'm putting a disclaimer here. The fees are keep on changing, because the government is giving a lot of opportunities every day to the entrepreneurs. As we discussed already, the government is encouraging a lot of foreign investors to come inside, start the business. As part of the exercise, the rules are also changing every day. Having or set up a business in Saudi Arabia before 5 years, it's very, very complicated one. But now it's changing a lot, every day changing a lot. They are making it easy for the entrepreneurs to start a business. And running the business also another hectic problem here. The government rules are very strict, and you need to follow the rules very carefully. Especially the zakat, you need to pay it every 3 months. In case you are missing out, immediate penalty will apply. And the zakat also, there are a lot of rules are there. If your transaction is more than 3 million, that means your turnover is more than 3 million, there the zakat registration will be phase 2. Phase 2 is online zakat payment registration with the zakat website. Within 3 million turnovers, you no need to submit every transaction, but you can submit end of every quarter. So while submitting this one, it will be under auditing of zakat. Anytime they will come and verify. So each turnover or transaction, whatever you are doing under your business, always under review of government. So anytime they can do the audit of your transaction and the turnovers, whatever you're doing. In case any malfunctions are wrong in this identified using the zakat, it will be immediately freezing will happen on your CR. So you should be very carefully handle your zakat maintenance. So there are concept of first year, that is a registering your company. So it will be more expense compared to next year's renewals. So as you see here, missile license, that is a step one. It's 12,000 reals. There is a discount on this one also. This year is going on. And the AOA registration and along with the CR, this is amount. And the Mukim portal, you need to register. This is amount. Kiva portal, you need to pay this one. Mutat portal. you need to register. Other than that, in case you are having vehicle and Paldea license, these are all extra cost. The Paldea license cost will be based on your business, based on your premises size, based on your capacity. The cost will vary. So that's why I could not put that amount here. That will be very uh, based on your business nature. Total fees approximately 16,000, but there is a discount on this total fees. But minimum amount required for to start a business is 16,000 approximately. If you go to the second year, uh, until this year, there is a amount of 62,000 to renew your MISA license. But this year, they removed this cost. That means no need to pay 62,000 and no information. It will continue for next year. Maybe only special discount they gave it for this year. Nobody knows. Even we checked in the government portals, nowhere it's mentioned. But this year, this renewal fees uh, not available. Who are doing business, mostly they are aware of this one. And other fees nearly same, no change as this one. Every year you need to pay this fees. So if you see the second year payment, that is one of the critical. Next year, if the government review open to pay 62,000, the renewal cost will be 63,000. So you keep in that mind. First year is very less, second year is more. That's why there is a lot of struggle running the business in Saudi Arabia. In Dubai, no such concept. The MISA license renewal fee 60,000 not available. That's why easy to do the business in Dubai. So maybe Saudi Arabia also doing the same type of business here. That's why they removed 62,000. We will wait and see next year. And if next year also it's not available, so we can consider no renewal fees for MISA license. So these are the overall idea of how the government fees is. And coming to the type of visa license, already I explained. So this is a give you a brief idea of what is the capital required to start a business in Saudi Arabia. So mainly, you just see the point two service investment license. Most of the people is they are doing the service investment. That is very important for everyone who want to start a service. Maybe um, maybe your IT services or any hospitality services, any services will come under this one. So its minimum capital payment is 100,000, but you can show whatever the payment more than this of this one. But this 100,000 you need to show as this amount is invested from your entity or company through which you registered here. That means you need to transfer the money, or otherwise there are some alternates also there. Your agents may guide on this one how you capitalize this amount. Coming to the point one, that trading investment license, that is not very important. There are two types are there. One, start with the Saudi and you start by your own. Start with the Saudi, you can say 25% owned by Saudi, 70% owned by you. That is one type. Using this opportunity, there is you can get lot of privileges since you having partner with the Saudi. Use if you want to use that opportunity and you have a potential Saudi partner, reliable person, I suggest to go with the option one, 25-75 percentage. And it will give you a lot of privileges, getting a licenses and getting some lot of visa process, and especially paying in tax to return back to government. These are the benefits whenever you have a Saudi as a partner. You will get a lot of benefits, especially paying tax and paying zakat. But if you own your own license without local partner, local Saudi, you need to pay full amount. That is 30 million. You need to pay it, and additionally, very important that tax you need to pay 20% of your return, and zakat you need to pay 15%. That you need to keep in mind. Other than these licenses, these are the top two licenses. Other than if you see, it's a manufacturing investment license, 400,000 reals. Manufacturing investment license, that is one added features in case you want to start any industry related business, you want to do any manufacturing companies here, you can plan for this one. One advantage of this license, you can get your resources labors with low government fees. If you go for a service investment license, approximately you want to bring one labor from outside Saudi Arabia, nearly 9,000 riyals, 9,500 riyals you need to pay. But if you come to here, it's not like that. You may get a very less price. That is one opportunity. You can use it in case you are doing manufacturing license. And other than that, real estate based license is there, entrepreneur license is there, agriculture license is there, license for transport, mining license, and there are, it's I just listed 12 here. There are 20 different type of licenses are there. So You may decide which license you want to get it, and based on that, you may go for which license you want to apply. And before applying the license, read the rules, required documents for the license, and try to get all the documents attested from your own country, then come to Saudi Arabia. So that's all maximum I have it cover. What else you have? Come to Saudi Arabia, start your business, and you may put your questions now. In case any questions related to my area, which is IT or hospitality, hotel management, you may ask questions. Uh, if possible, I will try to answer.